Why, hey everybody out there in YouTube town. Are you ready to get down? It's getting weird, and it's gonna get weirder because we're on Loki episode 3. And if it wasn't weird enough last week, it's gonna get weirder this week. We just found out there's a lady Loki, and S is hitting the fan, man. What's S? It's doo-doo. Huh. Anyway, V, what's in the description below before we carry on?
In the description below, we have some links for some fundraisers for the Black Lives Matter movement, as well as links to our Instagram, our Twitter, and our gaming channel.
You okay? You sound like you were buffering for a second.
Yep.
Anyway, so yes, we are at episode 3, and we had some questions last week. Question number 1 was, who was the hooded figure? We figured that out. That was Lady Loki. Are the timekeepers good? We have no idea. We literally have no idea. Is Blue Tongue Demon Loki? We don't know. We still don't know. And TVA, good or bad? TVA, good or bad? Still on the fence about that. So now we have new questions this week. V, I usually have been handling the questions. You handle the first 4 questions and buy me time, please.
Yeah.
And it's basically talking about timekeepers is the first question.
We still want to know if the timekeepers are good or bad. I personally don't think we're going to find that out till probably closer to the end of the season, but it's only 6 episodes.
I agree. So we might get midpoint maybe.
Yeah. What's Lady Loki's motivation? We have slightly differing theories on that, but we'll see in this episode, I hope. Right. What's our Loki's motivation?
Yes.
Mischief and mayhem.
Mischief and mayhem. Yes, we think. We don't know what his motivation is.
And what happens if Lady Loki wins?
What happens if Lady Loki wins? That is the other big question that's going on. So we have it queued up. We're ready to go. I'm soups excited.
Me too.
Guys, I can't wait. I'm just doing a lot of last minute show stuff because we're gonna get right to it. Okay. Mm-hmm. We're going into the Matrix now. Ooh. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna hit play now in 3, 2.
Fun.
Disney logo. And I will put the captions on.
They're already on, it looks like. Yep, they're on.
We got a montage. Montage. Oh, Wilson, he's there. Right. Okay. Dude. Oh yeah, that's right. Enchantment. Enchantment. I'm excited. Oh. Randy. Her name's Randy. She's blonde. She's blonde.
I still don't like that she's blonde.
Shiny's here.
Hi.
Happy Loki Day, Shiny. Is Jeth, I'm calling you, is here. Jeth. Thank you for being here. The music is cool so far. Yeah, it's a party. It's a Loki party. And a Loki party don't stoppy. Yeah.
They're gonna be in the early 2000s.
Please.
I can tell. This song.
Please be a Britney Spears knockoff. This is too good.
We could do potato skins or no fingers or do something else.
Is that Lady Loki?
Yeah.
I don't hate it, I feel it. You know how many times I have fun with that? Oh, the drink seems like.
This is... She's blonde. And she's hanging out with that lady from the TVA. Minutemen. She's a Minuteman, by the way. That lady's a Minuteman.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you sit
Yeah.
so cold. Brain freeze associated with coldness. Wait, I'm being serious. So it permeates the roof of your mouth and freezes the synapses in your brain. So your memories are literally frozen in place.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Absolutely not. It is. Okay, try it. Whatever you're thinking about will get frozen in place. I'm going to ask you a question, and you won't be able to tell me the answer until the synapses are connected.
This is...
Exactly.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Okay.
Where are they?
How many people are guarding the timekeepers? Sorry.
How many people are guarding the timekeepers?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
How long have we been best friends?
Oh, no.
She's in her brain.
Seriously though, you know you can tell me anything, right? Of course. So when we
Dude.
I'll get the timekeepers. Oh, there's this place I remember, I know this place.
Why does she know it? Lady Loki's in her mind. You said it. You said it. She said it. She said it. Lady Loki's in her brain, man. Oh, in real time? So she's doing... That's what it is? That's what you go through?
Ooh.
She's extra evil.
It's kind of Scarlet Witchy.
Yeah.
Look at her.
One of her... She's Hellboy. She's all Hellboy. She's missing a horn. What happened to your horn, lady? Hey, lady, where's your horn? Coolest opening title sequence, black and white. Almost like a serial killer. Yeah, but still cool. More like a culty, I would say, right? It's so eerie, that opening. I love it. I really love that intro. It's so creepy. It reminds me of Control. Go see the video game Control. Go Google it. She's now in the TVA, hanging out. How did she get in? Oh, she just figured it out.
Ah, her powers don't work here.
That's right! But this Loki lady knows how to fight. Whereas our Loki, he knows how to fight too, actually. He just was caught off guard. He was so used to being magic powered. Dude, she's
good.
a badass!
She's good.
Damn! Okay, she's a ninja. Lady Loki was in the League of Shadows, apparently.
It's funny that he's back at the TV.
He's in his brown suit. He looks so lame compared to her. Not really, but you know. Again, he looks like he works for the UPS, like he's a manager. God, I love it.
Oh, he got his
Thank you for being
knives
here.
back.
Thank you, Riley. Thank
Hi,
you, Jeff.
thank you.
Thank you, Shiny. So he's got his daggers. So he's got his pokey sticks.
They're not very
Jeez.
good at their jobs.
Does she know Krav Maga? I think that's Krav Maga.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah.
Nice. Does our Loki suck?
No,
Does
she's
our Loki
just
suck?
really
Does he
good.
suck? Is he the bad Loki? Or is she's just really, really good? Okay. I hope our Loki doesn't suck. I'm just saying. Might be a lame Loki. Uh-oh. Whoa. This must be unique for Loki to be taken hostage by himself, right?
Yeah.
He's never been taken hostage by himself. Missing a horn. She's better get her TVA iPhone. Well, it's a droid. It looks like a droid. TVA uses droids.
Oh, no.
Haha. Just like a droid, it's out of juice. Sorry. Ooh. What? A Loki? Well, what's your name then? What does he call you? That's a good point.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, purple? Lamentis 1? Lamentis 1. Momentous one. 2077?
Cyberpunk.
No.
They're in Night City.
No. Everything's cyberpunk. Remember they were in Cyberpunk and Captain America? Sorry, Falcon Winter Soldier. I call it Captain America now. This show is nuts. This is such a wild show, right?
Yeah.
This is trippy. It's got some Doctor Who vibes, right? I mean,
yeah.
right? I'm getting from this episode in
Yeah.
particular, the two Lokis, like the two doctors, right?
Yeah.
The doctor he'll run into himself sometimes and have to work with himself. Herself, itself. Sorry. Google it. Google Doctor Who. It's a whole thing. Momentous one. Okay. 2077.
What's happening?
She's going into his brain to see what he knows. And they both have a pretty Oh, what? Ooh. She was gonna read his brain and try and scan him. That's naughty. That's naughty.
Where do you have it hidden? In my heart. Well, then I'll cut it out.
Whoa. Jeez. She's mean.
She is
She's
mean.
mean.
Well, you're full of it because
You know-
need me to get that thing recharged. That's the only reason you saved me out there.
Yeah, because he's he's Loki. See? Yes. Come on, you gotta stay consistent with the character, right? He's the god of mischief. He has to stay mischievous.
The plan you interrupted was years in late. Years. As soon as I turn that tempo back on, I'm going straight back to the TV to finish what I started. How can you now?
Well, I'll kill you.
No more.
Where are you going?
There's power somewhere on this moon.
Momentous 1, 2077. Man.
Pretty.
So what's the plan?
There's a town near here. And can you shut up? Just because I have to work with you doesn't mean I want to hear your voice.
All right, look, slow down. Variant.
What
Variant.
imminent death confuses you? Don't call me Variant.
Well, what's her name then? You can't call her Loki or Variant.
Faded photocopy of me, Loki.
Faded photocopy.
That's not who I am.
Nice.
Sylvie now.
Sylvie.
What?
Change your name.
Is that an alias?
Something Loki like.
Yeah? What exactly makes a Loki a Loki?
Independence. Authority. Style.
So naturally you went to work for the boring...
Well, he's wearing that suit.
I didn't work for one night. So,
You don't know what you are.
yeah, like you.
Ooh, good point.
Your years in the making plan was to tear the place down,
Yeah, why?
get the ultimate power vacuum, and then just walk away.
Yeah. Why?
I'd never have done that.
Yeah? Well, I'm not you. Can we get on with this now?
He's trying to figure out her motivation.
Mm-hmm.
And we as an audience are going, yeah, what is her motivation? This does look like the outskirts, like the wastelands of Cyberpunk. You're right, yeah, Cyberpunk. It's 2077.
How long do we have?
12 hours or so? Exactly like the chemicals. More meteors, gravity quakes, and of course the collapse of society in the face of annihilation.
Huh. That sucks.
Make that charge the temper.
Maybe.
So do they just fall through? So that tempad's gonna be like they're gonna fall through doors, through realities and time.
Hand it over.
Wow.
Then don't give me your tech-savvy ideas either.
Hmm.
The tempo requires a massive power source, not a night light.
What happened to your horn, lady? You're supposed to have two. That's a story. There's a story there.
Well, she's made it very clear that she does not want to be a Loki.
So
So maybe she took it off.
I don't want to be one. I'm gonna be different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be me, Sylvie, whatever.
Brute force is no substitute for diplomacy and guile.
Good point. Is our Loki lame?
No. He's feisty.
Did we get the lame Loki? Damn. That old lady's not screwing around.
That you ever made it as far as you did. Sorry about that.
I enjoy it.
Oh,
Jeez.
I did too. But I can assure you,
Nice.
despite my acquaintance behaving like an animal, we mean you no harm. We're simply weary travelers.
Sure.
Whoa. She's not having any BS right now. Oh.
Don't do that.
That, yeah.
Don't do that. His name is Patrice?
I don't know. Pat?
She's not gonna fall for this.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Which one was that? Diplomacy?
Don't.
No. She's familiar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just want to ask
She's done stuff and she's important probably.
The evacuation vessel.
Evacuation vessel?
Something like that would have been produced to repower the town.
What? Or the gun would. That gun blew the crap out of him. Like, just take that. It's like, what's powering this gun, by the way? Because, you know, that would be really helpful to power our stuff. Like, it seems you have a power source for this. Okay, we're just gonna wander off. Bye.
Oh, yep.
Man,
All the
this-
rich people are getting on.
Typical bourgeoisie. Ooh. See, Marvel makes everything look cool, right? It's the future, so but it's not just the future. It's the Marvel future in space. So everything looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
These are the Marvel works with Disney, and they work with Star Wars. So there's gonna be some transfer, right? Oh, sorry.
If anyone gives us any trouble,
Make him start shooting. And then what? Kill every guy and hijack the train.
whether or not there's a fight is entirely up to them.
Huh.
We're doing this one my way.
Nice. Old school.
Civic plan.
Oh, they said the S word.
You can't say that. You can't do that. That's bad.
Put your helmet down, you dingus.
Man, this is like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. This is like Doctor Who. It's like Twilight Zone. This is all of it. I'm blown away. It's so trippy, right? Everything about this is just like, where are we? You know? It's like Rick and Morty, kind of. Like, there's some real...
Taking this one to Saru. Okay?
Cheroot.
And the tickets? Orders come from the top together on this train. Sir, this...
Together. Oh, no.
Everything okay?
Oh,
Fine. Yeah, I just remembered that headquarters radioed in their request for this morning. Okay. Okay.
the two of them together, right?
It's trouble.
This
Why
is
did he
really-
look so ridiculous? Did you see that?
Because, you know, he felt ridiculous in the outfit. Everything is cool in this show. Everything's weird.
Good evening,
They made everything look like another dimension, another reality, and another planet, a whole other concept. God, it's so crazy.
There are doors on both sides.
Just sit down. FYI, that wasn't the only time.
Lovely.
What was it?
Plans have multiple steps.
Good point.
Plus, there's a guard and getting more trained. It's just
I-
Hmm.
I love how there's scenery moving out that window.
Yeah.
But the train is stationary. They
Well, you
made
know,
it clear it's not leaving
It's
yet.
a hover train.
I can't.
No, it's hover train. She knows something. She's evil. She's gonna poison them. Slip him a Mickey. Are both their eyes green?
I'm not sure.
Did she never know her mother? That's messed up. Who played the mom?
I can't remember.
Who was the actress in the movie?
I have no idea.
And there's not actually one is adopted. I never spoiled it for you, so.
No, no one was adopted.
I told you.
Yeah. Did they not tell you?
What? They told her.
I mean,
They didn't tell him.
eventually. So, tell me about your mother.
I don't even know.
Oh, that's a bummer. That sucked.
You know, when I was young, she would do this. Lots of magic. Turn a flower into a frog or cast fireworks over water.
Why a frog?
You know,
It's impossible. But she told me one guy being able
that's
to
pretty
do
cool.
this. Rosie?
Firework hand. Firework hand.
No, they're bonding.
No,
It's
they're
not gonna last very
no, they're
long.
both trying to manipulate each other. Look, they're both playing into each other. This is all a very
Why'd you like to do
technical game.
I taught myself.
You taught yourself that magic.
Yeah, I did.
Whoa. She taught herself that magic?
Their minds and project some sort of illusion.
Wouldn't it be easier if I just
She enchanted me, make you give you the tech back to really power the train. No, thank you.
well, I don't ask.
We're watching we're
Yes, thank you.
21 minutes and
Oh my God, thanks.
14 seconds in to episode 3 of Loki right now.
Yes.
What did he say?
Hi, welcome. He just took 2 glasses of champagne.
For himself.
Yes.
So he's
She
double
didn't want
fisting.
one.
He's like, ah, lovely. So he took both. Well, she's smart. She's like, I don't trust anyone.
Maybe love is hate.
Love is.
Oh, piss off.
So, on the subject of love,
Are they on a date?
is there a lucky bird?
They're on a date.
Are they on a
Loki
date?
would date himself.
Yeah.
Didn't he date himself in the comics? Didn't Loki date Lady Loki?
I think they got married. I think they had like a kingdom together.
Who could resist?
Well, people are quite willing in the face of certain doom.
I'm sure not.
It was only ever just to keep me going. How about you?
The only person Loki could love was himself.
Would be
Oh shit! They said it first, so we could say.
Or
It.
perhaps another prince?
Oh, ooh,
A bit of both?
Ooh.
Confirmed!
Thinking of,
Yay.
who's the prince?
I don't know.
love is a mystery.
Would be prince or princess. Because
Oh.
if Loki married them, they would become a prince or a princess.
Oh, that's cool.
love is.
Pain, suffering. Love is suffering and pain.
I'll have to have another drink.
Sadness.
You do realize we're about to try and hijack the power source to a civilization's only hope.
I do.
It's not going to be easy. We should rest.
Wait. You relax your way. I'll matter.
Hmm. Okay, so they're on a train on some alien planet, some other dimension, some other time. God only knows what the hell's actually going on. Well, I don't know what that's doing. Is that an asteroid? Is
Yeah.
that just crashing in the distance?
It's
Is
part
that,
of a moon.
Is that gonna mess up the train track? Or they better get past that. This is weird.
He would. Yes. Okay, Loki.
Yeah, he's charming everybody. 'Cause he's trying to get into trouble. Thank you for being here. Sorry, we're caught up in the thing.
Wow.
Who's this guy? So we're calling her Sylvie, I guess, or Lady Loki.
Sylvie.
Okay.
We're getting Tom Hiddleston singing. What an honor.
Is he gonna dance too? That'd be cool. He can do both. He's like Fred Astaire. Is this a Norwegian song?
Asgardian.
Oh,
So,
but
yes.
yeah. So I mean, did they take a Norwegian song and make it the Asgard song or whatever?
Oh God, he just pulled a Thor. He just pulled a Thor.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting.
I mean, you to try this.
We'll get into the comments after because we're in the middle, but that's a good point.
We just have to have word until you walk.
Where's your uniform? We're meant to be late.
Nobody cares. It's the end of the world.
Something's happening.
It's the end of the world. Nobody cares.
That planet is about to crash into us.
Don't be an arse. I saw something.
Told you, that's not a normal thing that happens. That thing that fell.
Did you get some primer?
Oh, I guess it must have started when I spent my entire life running from the emaciate fascists who work for.
Oh, told you.
It's a shame you don't like that place. Hey, change the subject. A question. Love is a dagger. It's a weapon.
Oh, that's a fan theory. Okay.
Far away.
That's interesting, though.
You can see yourself in it.
What? What? Careful, that's really close to her face. That was really uncomfortably.
Love from you reach for it.
That's a good one. That's a good bit. That's a good bit.
Love is an imaginary dagger. Terrible metaphor.
I think that's a great metaphor.
Love is an imaginary dagger.
Almost as good as Mike Birbiglia's love is pizza ice cream.
That's a good point, too.
You again. Hello. Tickets. Yes.
Tickets? Oh, what? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh,
Razzle dazzle 'em.
don't do magic while you're drunk, Loki. You should have just manifested them earlier. Yeah.
So they're all gonna have to go do the fighty fights.
Ouch.
Does that... Man. Looks like an Asgard tiara.
She using them like brass knuckles?
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's cool. This is awesome. Everything about this is awesome.
Good job, Sylvie.
This... Do you... We're trying to establish some kind of trust between the two.
Oh, will you stop it?
Yeah.
Through the window?
Through the wall.
Huh.
You're welcome. No, not him.
Yeah, he's not supposed to... You're not supposed to do that with him. She's got a sword, though. He's got daggers and she's got a sword. See... Is our Loki lame?
No.
He's got daggers and she's got a sword.
He
Do we
was
have a
very
lame
drunk.
Loki? Oh. I hope we don't have a lame Loki. 'Cause she's got a sword. He's got.
They're trapped on a planet that's about to explode.
Give me the 10 pounds.
Right. Okay.
Whoa.
It was in the jacket.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Well, now they're just stuck on Lamentis 1 forever. Well, not until they die.
And then,
I'm a god.
You're a clown. You've got a trunk on the train.
I'm hedonistic. That's what I do.
I'm hedonistic. A lot more than you, I assure you.
Whoa.
Never
They're competing
the
against.
mission.
Oh, the mission. The mission. What, your
That's
glorious
funny.
purpose. Give me a break. You can't beat them.
oh, she's mad.
Loki temper tantrum.
Yeah.
From a lady perspective, it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He must be confused.
Well, she screams. He kills people.
No, he pouts in
Oh,
corners and he's all emo. She gets angry. It's funny, right? You think because of gender, right? But nope, has nothing to do with it.
Oh no, her eyes are blue.
What color is his? Green or
I think his eyes are hazel.
hazel? Hazel. It's also an old woman's name, as well as a color. Sorry. This is a dramatic moment. I'm talking over it. I'll stop.
Yes.
Ooh. You should try sometime.
Is he gonna scream?
Are they gonna make out?
Scream.
Are they gonna make out?
And that planet is about to crash into
I mean, I wouldn't be against it if they did. I mean, whatever.
Yes,
Come on, do it.
including us.
Come on, do it.
The ark never leaves because it's destroyed. So what, we hijack the ark and make sure it gets infiltrated?
Huh. That's a good idea. But that would mess up the timeline, wouldn't it? Because it's not supposed to do that. No one's
Yes.
supposed to make it off the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. It's an idea. It's better than nothing. It's their only solid lead currently.
Where does jacket go? He
Loki's
was
jacket?
thrown out of the train with his jacket, and now his jacket is gone.
He
It just
took
disappeared.
it off? It's too hot? I don't know.
It's a pretty good life.
Here's an idea. What if you were in charge of me? And you could walk both of us?
That would be good.
Maybe not here, right?
He is lazy.
I feel like I've told you so much about me. I really wasn't like you.
Hmm.
So you're going to use that tactical advantage to kill me on the TV and shut up.
Worried, are you?
I just need to know if I can trust you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, fine. You want to know how the channel works?
Yeah? How you do the thing?
Physical contact, and then grab hold of their mind.
How do you grab hold of their mind? How do you... what?
Mind. Mostly easy, I can overtake them instantly. Others, the stronger ones, it gets tricky. I'm in control, but they're there too.
Uh-oh.
In order to preserve the connection, you have to create a fantasy from your memories.
And you call me a magician.
That young soldier from the TVA, and I was
Hmm.
everything clouded. Had to pull a memory from hundreds of years prior.
Oh yeah, it's out and we're 32 minutes and 37 seconds in.
Before she joined the TVA,
Yeah, she was just a regular person on Earth.
a regular person.
Loved margaritas.
I was told that everyone who works at the TVA was created by the timekeepers.
What?
It's ridiculous. They're all variants, just like us.
They're all variants?
They don't know that.
Oh.
They don't know they're all variants? What?
Okay.
What? They're all variants? Oh boy, Scoop. I mean, sorry.
Spooky.
What?
Because this is gonna suck.
Oh, cyberpunk.
The Ark would be a rave.
The Ark is no, it's not a rave.
Oh, it looks like it was gonna be.
No,
a
they're
rave.
all fighting to get to the Ark. So that
Really?
does leave the planet.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it didn't. Oh man. This looks almost like the same, like, kind of universe that Taika Waititi's Thor Ragnarok takes place in. Not necessarily the gamekeeper or the game maker or whatever, Jeff Goldblum's character, but like in that. Oh, that's crazy! Look at that!
Jeez.
This is a TV show. This isn't a movie, by the way. This is a TV show. And it looks like a friggin' movie. This is insane. The cat's passed
Oh,
out.
no.
He can't handle it. I wish we could show you, but he's toofing right now. This is nutty. Time to fight the bad guys again.
Whoa. I like the green wispies.
The green wispies.
Yeah, the magic wispies.
This is an interesting. Wow, this is really intense. I didn't think this show was gonna get this intense, right? Like this is like almost Avengers level. This is movie level. This is movie grade. Wow.
Boom.
We're both like, wow.
It's
We're being
pretty.
wowed by it. It's really, it's brilliant, really. Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Who's
Loki.
doing it? Does he
Our
have?
Loki.
Does he have that power? He can move stuff with his brains. How is that a thing? A Loki thing? You know, it's interesting. The two of them together are kind of unstoppable. Have you noticed that? Like when they're both running in together, it's like, uh-oh. It's almost like a left brain, right brain.
there it
Whoa,
goes.
this is crazy. This is a... What TV show is this budget? Marvel, right. Sorry. Disney. Well, the Ark blew up? Well, they're screwed. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Oh, that's
that's
it.
it.
Whoa, what a cliffhanger. So they're gonna die. We're just waiting to see if there's a post credits. Nope. Of course, this show doesn't really do that. They do it at the end of the season. Usually at the end of the season, right?
It seemed like they're.
There isn't anything. There isn't anything. There isn't anything. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Now we do the discussion time. Questions have been answered. Answers have been questioned. Right? More or less. Stay with me on that.
Kind of.
All right.
Not really.
Where to begin? Where to begin? Okay, everybody. Here's the scoop on the proverbial poop. Okay. We left off. We had our questions. Timekeepers, good or bad? That was the first part, right? We still have no idea what's going on with the timekeepers.
Well, they're liars.
They're liars, though. They've been lying this whole time. What's Lady Loki's motivation? What did you gather from this? What did you gather for her motivation?
Well, my theory seems to be wrong about the mother because she
okay.
was talking about her, but it sounded like she maybe passed when she was really, really young.
Right.
So
She never knew the mom.
yeah, I
Okay.
don't think that's a motivation.
So the mother thing is the motivation. Maybe Ragnarok might be a motivation, like her version of Ragnarok.
Maybe. My theory was that she's not necessarily looking to destroy the TVA specifically. They're
Right.
just going after her because I think her motivation is specific to something in the timeline. And obviously the TVA is going to try to stop her, so they're just in her way.
Okay, makes sense.
I don't know what,
That's
but
checking
that's
out.
my theory on
No,
it.
I agree.
As for her specific motivation, we still don't really know.
No, we don't.
She's
And-
very reserved.
No, and she might be hiding something. That's why she might not want to tell him, because it might be about her becoming like super powerful, and he would just have to die.
Maybe.
And maybe she wants to do that. Maybe she's hoping to do that. But finding out that everyone at the TVA is a variant, I didn't even get to that yet. But so we still don't know Lady Loki's motivation. We're still trying to figure that out, as is Loki in the show. But what's our Loki's motivation? Well, currently he's trapped, so he's just trying to survive. But what was his motivation before all of this? We initially thought that his motivation was to enchant the Timekeepers to bring his mom back, right? Or to bring Ragnarok, to stop Ragnarok or something. Like, he just wanted to take him over because they're super powerful. But this Lady Loki wants to destroy them and thinks they're evil fascist people. So because she thinks that, she's trying to take him out. That's what we think her motivation is currently. Loki's motivation was not to take him out, but to take him over. So she wants to kill them, he wants to take him over. That shows a vast difference between the two Lokis already. Her name is Sylvie. That's what she wants to go by. She's chosen Sylvie, so her name is Sylvie until she decides otherwise, not us. And then what happens if Lady Loki wins? This was a question that we asked at the beginning. Do we still have an idea of what happens if Lady Loki wins?
Yes.
What do you think happens if Lady Loki wins? She'll be happy. Okay, other than her being happy, what happens?
The multiverse.
Okay, could you speak up and say that into the... Sorry,
The multiverse.
what about
Right now, the whole point of the TVA is to prevent a multiverse.
Okay.
So, this show has to end with the creation of the multiverse
Of
in
Madness.
order to lead into Doctor Strange 2.
Multiverse of Madness.
So,
Directed by Sam Raimi. So,
she does win.
She
We
does.
do not, however, know if she lives.
yeah. Okay. Okay. I still don't know. TVA, good or bad? Here's the thing about TVA. Well, the Timekeepers in general. There are bad guy versions of the Timekeepers, by the way. And they're called the Time Twisters. And Owen Wilson used a Time Twister in episode 1, I believe, on Loki. It was called a Time Twister. So there is an evil version of the Time Keepers, and they're called the Time Twisters. Now, some people have been speculating that the Time Twisters might be... She's fascinated by this. Some people on the internet... Shut up! Dang it! Some people believe that the Time Keepers and, well... There is a plot that the Time Twisters might actually be disguised and pretending to be the Time Keepers. Because that's what they do. They twist time. And they twist everything. And since Owen Wilson used a Time Twister device, it's what it was called on Loki. He's like, it's the Time Twister. You can't do anything. It resets. He kept saying that over and over again. So that was a big thing. Another factor was saying that the Time Keepers and the Time Twisters get started around the same time. So that's a whole thing. I think what we're at now currently is trying to decide if the Timekeepers themselves are good or if they're up to no good.
I think...
And we haven't, by the way, they haven't showed up in the show yet. They haven't been there. We haven't seen them. Sorry I interrupted you, but we haven't seen them. We haven't spoken to them. We haven't heard from them. We've only seen little animations of them, and they've only ever been discussed. So if you haven't seen them and they're talked about all the time, that either means that they're dead, they're not around anymore, or they're really evil, and if you do see them, you'll know how evil they are. Or they're super duper good, and they're so super duper good that they can't be seen immediately right away. I'm sorry, I'm stopping you. It's yawns. So what do you think about all that crap?
I think that they potentially could be like chaotic good, where they're doing what they think is right in order to protect the timeline by any means necessary, including lying to all of their employees.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Yeah, I can see that.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Well, all the employees are variants, and so that's a very twisty thing to do, a time twister thing to do, would be to say, I'm a timekeeper, and this is the time variant authority, right?
Yes.
And you work for me, and we're keeping the timeline. We're not twisting it. We're not twisting it. We're keeping it. So that's the theory currently on the internet. That's, well, not currently, but that's one of like several. It's a multiverse, right? So there could be anything really. So that's one of the main current arguments, because that does happen at some point in some of the storylines, but also there's a lot of different things, because it's, again, a multiverse. So, well, they're trying to prevent a multiverse. They're trying to keep a prime timeline, but we know it's not going to be kept.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if Lady Loki's motivation might bleed into Dude Loki's motivation, into Bro Loki. Brokies. Bro Loki's. Into Bro Loki's stuff. That's what I'm wondering.
Maybe.
Do you think they might join forces at some point?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to keep you closer to me. Sorry. Why are you acting so offended by that? I moved her chair and
That
she
was
went,
abrupt.
How dare you? I am but a daffodil.
I didn't like it.
I am but a daffodil, and now I'm bruised and I'm wilted. So, where are we going with this? If Loki wins, we're gonna get a multiverse of madness. Lady Loki, both Lokis. If either Loki wins, if a Loki wins, and did you notice, his Loki, our Loki's, I don't want to call him Loki Prime, but our Loki in this dimension, the one that we've been following on this show, his coat said variant.
Mm-hmm.
Only variants work there. It said variant.
Mm-hmm.
He's the variant, not her. They're saying she's the variant. They lied. So the variants think that the original G's are them, or something like that. Maybe. That's a possibility. I'm just throwing it out there. Anyway, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm
I
just
think
saying.
just anyone who messes with the timeline is called are called variants.
They're just called that?
Because they're a variant in the timeline. So all that means is all the people who work for the TVA were caught by the TVA.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. No, I mean, I got that before, but thank you for reiterating. So, when we move forward with this, we're going to obviously, we have 4 questions every time we do this episode. Basically, they've been answered, except for Timekeeper's good or bad. Lady Loki's motivation has basically been answered. Our Loki's motivation has basically been answered. It's hard when they're the gods of mischief, because I don't think even they know what they want, and they even asked each other in this episode at one point, do you even know what you want? You don't know what you want. Like, they're both like tit for tat. They're like kids. In love, they're in love. I think they're in love. I wanted them to make out twice. There's 2 moments where I knew they were, like, after the battle, during that battle, I thought they might make out. Just, blah, right? Just total Loki on Loki action. You know you want it. You know you want it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're gonna see it. It's gonna be great.
So weird.
It's gonna be great. Loki on Loki love. It's Loki love. Don't hate. So, let's rate this episode. We've been rating every episode out of 5 things. What's the thing this time?
Love daggers.
Love daggers.
Yep.
Out of imaginary daggers that
Yep.
are a metaphor for love.
Mm-hmm.
What do you give this episode?
I'm gonna dock it a teeny bit.
Oh, contention?
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 only because
Whoa, man.
it's my least favorite so far.
It's your least favorite so far. That's pretty intense. Why is it your least favorite so far?
I just really liked the building, the story. I really liked the story building in the first 2 episodes.
You have to lean in towards me. I know you don't want to, but you have to lean in towards me. I've been trying to get that through your head all night, and every time I've been pulling her towards me, she's been going, stop it! Like, she's been pulling away from me. I just have to say it out loud at the end. I've been trying to pull you in because you're ruining the shot. She's been pulling away from me all night and slowly going to the edge of the frame, and I've been like, stop doing that! Anyway, OCD aside, ADHD aside, ow. I'm giving this one, it is, honestly, the first 2 episodes I really enjoyed as like a group. This one, to me, feels like such a cool deviation. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, now this show is going this way. I thought the show was going that way, but the show is going this way now, and I don't know where this is, and it's great. I love it. I love that it's going all over the place, is what I'm saying. So, and I love that it's unexpected. And wow, movie budget. This episode was like a movie. It was a movie budget on this one. It was insane. The action, the cinematography, the special effects. And having the 2 Lokis being an unstoppable force working with each other is scary, because if they decide to join forces, which I think if they do, I think they might, and that's what's going to cause things to create a multiverse of madness. Is that they
Everyone's in
win.
trouble.
They both win by joining forces. I want that, yes, just for the show, and then Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. Her name's WandaVision now. No, Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange are going to have to fix this, right?
Yeah.
With Owen Wilson and his mustache. Oh boy. Age of movies. So I'm giving this. What did you give this? A 4?
4.5.
A 4.5. Love daggers. I'm gonna be a little bit harsher on this. I'm giving it a 4. 4. I still loved it, but I'm comparing it to the two other ones. And action alone, I thought the concepts were so cool and fascinating in the first 2 episodes that the action was great, but I feel like the first 2 episodes were so wonderful that this action it's hard to compete, isn't it? It's great. These episodes are getting good, and it's really building up. So thank you for this. Thank you guys for being here, everyone in the chat. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it. It's time for us to mosey on out. What's in the description below?
In the description below, we have some links for some fundraisers for the Black Lives Matter movement, as well as links to our Instagram, our Twitter, and our gaming channel.
That's right. Thank you for saying that, V. All right, have a good night, and we will see you next
Bye.
week, and also with other reactions. Check out the other reactions we've been doing. We have more crap coming. We're doing all the Star Wars shows. We're doing other Marvel shows. Okay, if you want to be there midnight. Okay, bye. Right?
Bye.